Hello everyone. Today discuss different cases of impact of jet. First one is the when the plate is moving. That means in this case, in previous lecture we have discussed about plate is stationary, but in this lecture plate is moving. So velocity of jet is v and velocity of plate is u, and final relative velocity is v minus u, upward direction and downward direction. Because plate is moving both the same direction, the net velocity is v minus u. Plate u equal to velocity of the plate. Consider a jet of water strikes a vertical flat plate which is moving with a uniform velocity. In this case, jet strikes the plate with a relative velocity v minus u. Now, relative velocity of jet with respect to plate is equal to v minus u. Then Fx is equal to rate of change of momentum in the direction of force. That means Fx is equal to rho a v minus u, and initial velocity minus final velocity. That means in this case also final velocity will be 0. Hence initial velocity v minus u. That means Fx is equal to rho a v minus u ka whole square. Now Fx is equal to rate of change of momentum in the direction of force. That's also written as rho a v minus u minus 0. That means Fx is equal to rho a v minus u square. In this case, work is done by the jet on the plate as the plate is moving. For a stationary plate, work done will be 0. But in this case, work done by the jet on the flat moving plate. That means force into distance in the direction of force per unit time. Work done per second is equal to rho a into v minus u square into u. Now, force exerted by the jet on a inclined plane. Case 1, when the plate is stationary. That means here two components occurs, v sin theta and v cos theta. Initial velocity of jet v, final velocity is also v. But component of normal force v sin theta and v cos theta. V is the velocity of jet in the direction of x. A is the area of cross section of the jet. Theta is the angle between the jet and plate. Now, mass water stacking the per second is equal to rho into v. Now, force exerted by jet on the inclined plate in the direction of normal to the plate, that is Fn. Fn is equal to mass of water stacking per second into initial velocity minus final velocity. That means Fn is equal to rho a v. Initial velocity is v sin theta, final velocity is 0. That means Fn is equal to rho a v square sin theta. Now, this normal force can be resolved into two components. We have earlier discussed. This normal force can be resolved into two components, one in the direction of jet and other perpendicular to the direction of jet. That means Fx is equal to component of Fn in the direction of flow, that is Fx is equal to Fn cos 90 minus theta, which is equal to Fn into sin theta, which is equal to Fx is equal to rho a v square sin square theta. This is the final equation of Fx. Now similarly, Fy is equal to component of Fn perpendicular to the flow. That means Fn sin 90 minus theta, which is equal to Fn into cos theta, and finally rho a v square sin theta into cos theta. That means the value of Fx rho a v square sin square theta and value of Fy is equal to rho a v square sin theta into cos theta. Now, when the plate is moving, then v is the velocity of jet, and A is the area of cross section of jet, U is the velocity of the plate, theta is the angle between the jet and the plate. In this case, jet strikes the plate with a relative velocity. Relative velocity of jet with respect to plate is equal to V minus U. That means mass of water striking per second, which is equal to rho A V minus U. Now, force exerted by the jet on the inclined plate in the direction of normal to the plate Fn, that has Fn is equal to mass of water stacking per second into initial velocity minus final velocity, that is rho A V minus U in bracket V minus U sin theta minus 0. Finally, Fn is equal to rho A V minus U square sin theta. This normal force can be resolved into two components, one in the direction of jet and other perpendicular direction of jet. That is Fx is equal to Fn sin 90 minus theta cos 90 minus theta, which is equal to Fn sin theta, which is equal to rho A V minus U square sin square theta. Similarly, Fy is equal to component of Fn perpendicular to the flow and Fn sin 90 minus theta, which is equal to Fn cos theta, which is equal to rho A B minus U square into sin theta into cos theta. Now, here water per second Fx is equal to Fx into U. That means rho A B minus U square sin square theta into U. Hence, final equation of water per second is equal to rho A B minus U square U into sin square theta. This is the work done per second of the jet, that is rho A V minus U whole square into U into sin square theta. First of all, you resolve the Fn. That means Fn is the perpendicular force. Then these have two components. One horizontal, second is vertical, downward, upward, and finally Fx is equal to in terms of Fn. Fx is equal to Fn cos 90 minus theta, and final equation is, remember always, Fx is equal to rho A V minus U square sin square theta, and Fy is equal to rho A V minus U square sin square theta into cos theta, and work done per second Fx into U is equal to rho A V minus U square sin square theta into U. That means work done per second is equal to rho A V minus U square into U into sin square theta. Okay, that's all.